just one act of kindness can change a whole lot in your life, can open doors for you, can bring opportunities for you. So please be kind. Hello. You're welcome to another episode of UCAP, up close and personal, like I promised, guys. If it's your first time seeing any of my video, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment, okay? If it's not your first time, for those that have always been here, my dear 1Gs, thank you for sticking around. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. Much love, seriously. So today we're talking about the big switch. The big switch. If you haven't watched the first episode, which is Get to Know Me / Facts About Me, please check down. You're going to see my previous video. Go watch it, okay? Because you cannot just jump into the middle. You have to start from somewhere, you understand? Basically, what this video is about is those little things that we underrate about we humans that are actually a big deal. Now, let me give you a scenario. Back then in school, you know those days when you were preparing for exams and you read and you just sleep off. I overslept. Like the next day was the exam day because I was trying to read as much as I can. I slept really late, like very early in the morning I slept, so I was running late for an examination, guys. When I say running late, more than an hour late. And this girl from my department just called me and like, Laura, where are you? As an exam has started. Like when I got up, I saw the time. I swear to God, I didn't even take my date. I rushed down to the exam hall. In our halls those days, we prepare ourselves like friends want to sit together, so they're going to help each other. And also, I lost the formation that day. I was really sad. I was like, I hope I would really come out good in this examination. I hope to come out well. So I rushed down. That's the story. I rushed down to write the examination. So they just fixed me everywhere. Lo and behold, it was good. I wrote the examination and it came out fine. But guys, that girl that called me, she's someone I wasn't even really close to. You know, in school you have clique and pallies, people you work with and everything, you understand? So she wasn't even part of those. But guys, up till date, sometimes when I sit, I wonder how she just randomly remembers that Laura was not in the exam hall. Let me call Laura. Guys, that was a big thing for me. Years down the line, guys, I still thank her for that single act. There are some things we do that we feel is random, but trust me, they are not. That is one experience I cannot forget. Recently, I met someone. He was already in the car, so I came in and I sat. He was now like, hello. And I just looked at him really like, hi. I don't want to be rude, so I just like, hi. He said, do you remember me? I'm like, no. I don't know you, bro. Who are you? And he was like, voter's card. When we went to get our voter's card. I'm like, no, I don't remember you. It felt weird, so I was like, okay, even though I don't remember you, hi, what's up? I hope you're fine. What's your name? We spoke, and it was still weird after the pleasantries. Everyone was quiet. So after a while, he was not like, what made me actually remember you was your quarrel, like altercation with somebody. Guys, my jaw dropped immediately because I'm like, of all things someone wants to remember me with is quarrel. Guys. Okay, so last year I went to get my voter's card. It was really tough. It was really tough. Like people were at the gate. A lot of people struggling to enter inside the gate, and it wasn't moving. The line wasn't moving. People were tired. The sun was really scorching and hot. So times where cars want to enter inside the gate, you see people running in with the car. They don't even want to even know if they're going to burn themselves or if they're going to get crushed by the car. They will push the gate and follow the car and run. So I'm just explaining so you know how hard it was for people to get in. So after that frustration, I finally got in. Not like illegally. I finally really got in. They gave me number, got to my time, and I came in, stood by the line. So after all this frustration and tiredness, guys, I stood in my line. there was this guy behind me. I don't know if he just don't want people to join the line, but he was actually pressing. Like, he was pressing me, pushing everybody. Like, we were so tight. Like, his body was against my body that I could actually feel his private parts. Like, I'm like, bro, can you shift back? He told me that, sis, please don't disturb me. If you don't want to stay in the line, go out from the line. I said, okay, oh, me, I want to stay in the line. I kept quiet. It got worse that I was not just feeling very fast. He started moving himself on me. So I lost it. Right there, I lost it. I was like, guy, what's your problem? I've warned you the first time, I've warned you the second time, I've warned you the third time. Why would you be doing what you're doing? And I didn't want to like say it out loud for people to know the exact thing happening. I was trying to cover up. My cover is me actually, but this guy no one. He started telling me that I should get out of the line. He wanted to even drag me out of the line. I'm like, that what? That I'm small in size, or that I am a woman, or that what? That what happened? Let me. I don't get. I changed them from like, guy, hold it there. Do you understand? Hold it there. Do not even try it. If you want to stand in the line, you stand well. If you're not going to stand well, then you are the one that's going to get off this line. Don't even try me, guys. I'll come and see you again. I was like, no. Because the man was not like making a scene. He first started making a scene. He wanted to drag me out of the line when I was quietly warning him, and he knew what he was doing. So back to the gist. So the guy was like, you had a quarrel with someone, that's why I remembered you. Guys, my jaw dropped. I was like, Jesus Christ. So this is the kind of thing someone randomly is remembering about me. Let's say he didn't meet me that day on my way to work, and I just became one celeb, you know. So let's say something like that don't happen to your girl now, Laura, and I just like, so that's how he would like, oh, this girl, I remember her, she was fighting at INEC office for voters card, without even knowing the true story. During my NYSC days, there was this favorite restaurant where I like eating. I ate from others, but I had a running stomach and it wasn't nice, so I stuck with that woman. She has a son and a daughter that helps her. You know how it's stressful in camp that they will just, when you're not even done eating, they'll just blow the big one and you have to run and go to parade ground. And also because of that, I got her son's number and the woman's number. So anytime I need food, even in the parade ground, I'll just call them to prepare it for me, and they'll just bring it, and I'll just in the parade ground, or when we are doing rehearsals or sport or anything, I'll just sneak one corner and eat my food, because they will not allow me to go to mommy and sit and eat. You get the point. That was how I got the woman's contact and her son's contact. So it was like that till after camp. So months after camp, this woman's son called me and he was like, I'm the guy from camp, remember me, you used to buy food from us, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, how are you? Fine. Your mom? Fine. He was not like, please, that he wants to write jam, and I can't remember the story exactly, but he was telling me things he needed, you understand? Now at that point, what came to my mind is, why did this boy even call me at first? Like, why did he call me? There's no personal relationship there, so why did he even call me at first? But I'm like, okay, I've been in that kind of tight corner that you need some assistant or something. Probably they gave him the money, I used it for one or two things, and he's just stuck. He just needs to register for that jam and something. So randomly, I had the money as at then. So I just sent it to him, you understand? And he did what he did. Guys, after like some months, I don't know how it got to his mom called me and she was really thanking me and she blessed me and all, and I was really grateful. Like it was a big deal for me, because I don't joke with blessings from elderly ones. Okay, I was really happy to get that gratitude from her and the blessings and all. Now that was not the end of it. Down till this year, yeah, just recently, the boy called me again and he was like, thank you very much for that singular act that he has gotten admission. He was like, he has gotten admission now and he's now in school, blah blah blah, that he's grateful for what I did as at then. He really did not have money to do that and he did it, and he's grateful. So guys, I felt like, okay, I actually did something for someone. I felt happy with myself. I felt proud of myself. You know that feeling now? So this is the part I forgot to add when I sat down to record the video. Ignore the background noise, my sister is around. She's feeling spiritual today. And sorry about my messy room. I'm actually taking conflicts. Come join me. Okay, so I was going through Instagram and I came across a post where a woman said, what's that one very tiny thing you did that changed your whole life? And she was like, she went to went to see a movie, and she thought the tickets were like $10, but then they were $5. So she decided to get two, one for herself and one for the next person. And apparently the next person was a cute guy. According to her, he was a very handsome guy. So she gave him the ticket, and he was like, oh, thank you very much. So what do I owe this gesture? And she was like, probably a cup of coffee later, coffee date. So he was like, how about I make you dinner? I'm a chef. And from then onwards, 4 years down the line, they have 2 children already. Now, how fantastic is that? Another example is a story my sister told me that happened with her ex-colleagues where she worked. Let me name them Mr. A and Mr. B, right? So Mr. A left the place earlier, like he stopped working there and got another job to another company. And after a period of time, she stopped working there because the place was no longer favorable for her. So she got an interview, and apparently it was the company that Mr. A is now working at. You understand? So after her interview session, chit chat with Mr. A, and he was not like, do you know that Mr. B actually came for interview and they wanted to actually pick him? But when they asked for my opinion, because they knew I know him, and I had to tell them that he was not good. He had toxic traits. He's not a good person, and he's not effective in work. So they had to lay him off. So my sister actually got the job later, and when she was listening, I was like, wow. Just imagine how little things you do matter, and it reflects. You'll see the effect later in life. We think people are not watching, we think people are not seeing, but people are actually seeing. And what you do today, you are paving way for tomorrow, guys. So my point here is, whatever you do in life, remember, people are always watching. Everybody know what's up with you. Everybody, you might not know, you might think that there's nobody around, nobody's observing, nobody's watching you, but trust me, there's someone watching. So be kind. Know how to handle situations, know how to do things right. Because for that fight now, I'm embarrassed. I'm honestly embarrassed for doing that and being remembered that way. But the other one, that I was able to help someone, that's a guy I met in camp, I'm happy about it. And the girl that helped me, I'm sincerely grateful. I can never forget. So a little act of kindness can go a long way. You never can tell where you meet someone or see someone tomorrow. So kindness is a very, very big switch in our life. I know that it's not always rosy for us. We're not always in the mood. Sometimes you might be offended, sometimes you might be irritated, sometimes you might feel some type of way, but try your best. As I'm saying this to you all, I'm also telling myself, because like I've shared my experience, both the good and bad. I'm not proud of the bad ones. So no matter the situation, we should try our best to be kind to people, random strangers on the road, people you see on the road. Kindness can be anything. You can be on the street and you will see someone stranded. You can help them pay. You can help them, no matter how, just randomly to strangers. Compliment people, tell them you look good, tell them I like this, I like that. Not that you just something you like and you just keep it to yourself and admire and that's it. That's nice. Tell people I like this about you, I like this, where did you get it from, what's it about? And you'll see how beginning of the day you just put a very huge smile on people's face and they will not even forget you for that. Some people might just even capture your face from there and you'll be surprised when next they see you and they're like greeting you. Because something like that happened to me too. Like at my workplace, someone random just came and gave me money. I'm like, okay, what's this money for? She was like, she just wants to thank me for the other day, blah blah blah, that she's very grateful for what I did. Honestly, I can't even remember what I did today. This is a life story. I don't even know what I did. I'm like, are you sure this girl is not confusing me for someone else? But I don't know what I did. Just one act of kindness can change a whole lot in your life, can open doors for you, can bring opportunities for you. Because that person that you help now will just say a word of prayer for you, and all those things accumulated together. The sky is only a beginning point for you. So please be kind. That's my message for today. Thank you for staying with me till this moment of up close and personal. See you in my next video, and that one is going to be more interesting. Okay, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video and share if you haven't. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.